Hello and welcome to another video. So in today's video I want to do a couple of different things. I want to talk about all the books that I bought in the past couple months and do like a little book haul. And then I also got my very first Fairyloot box that I want to unbox. I'll put time codes and everything so that you can jump around if you only want to watch certain parts of the video. I'm gonna start off with the book haul. I've separated these books into different categories of where I got them. I'm gonna start with the biggest category, which is my thrift books. I got 6 books from here. I'm gonna start with like my romance category. So first is the second book in the Sookie Stackhouse series, which is the book series that got turned into the TV show True Blood. I wanted the original cover. I don't really like the covers that are based on TV shows because I feel like that's kind of tacky, but that's just my opinion. I would prefer the original book covers, but this is all they had. The next one I got is Corrupting Cinderella by Autumn Jones Lake. This is book 2 in a series, but these are motorcycle club romances, so they're kind of companion novels. You don't really need to read them in order. I don't know much what it's about, except it's a motorcycle club romance. I feel like that's all you really need to know before you go into a romance like this. Okay, moving on to horror books that I'm actually really excited for. So the first one I have is Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I don't know much about this except that it's a fantasy horror that kind of centers around a circus. But yeah, I haven't read any books centered on the circus, but for like a long time in my life, my family would go to the circus once a year, so I really love the circus. I would love to read a book on it. And I know this book is also kind of popular right now. Oh, copyright 2011. So maybe it's not as popular. Maybe I'm thinking of a different book that's popular right now. The next book in this horror category is this one. It is Mary, the Summoning by Hilary Monahan. It's kind of a take on the Bloody Mary thing from when we were kids. Yeah, from what I get from this, it's kind of like a ghost story, and I'm really looking forward to that. I love ghost stories so much. Like paranormal stuff, I love it. Oh, I didn't know about this. If you take the book sleeve off, there's some art on the naked book. It's very similar to the book sleeve, but it just gives you a little bit more details, which I think is actually really cool. Okay, so the last 2 books I got from the bookstore kind of don't really have their own category. They're kind of just like extras. So I got another Natasha Preston book, The Cabin. Don't know what this is about, but doesn't matter because it's Natasha Preston. It has a sticker that's $10 here, but I got it for $4. Honestly, getting books from this bookstore is kind of spoiling me because I also went to Barnes & Noble and I got a couple books later. It was hard to justify spending $17 on a book when I can get books for $4 each. So I don't really know what this is about, but the majority of Natasha Preston books are YA thrillers. A weekend partying at a remote cabin is just what Mackenzie needs. She can't wait to let loose with her friends, but a crazy night of fun leaves 2 of them dead, murdered. With no signs of forced entry or struggle, suspicion turns to the 5 survivors. Someone isn't telling the truth, and Mackenzie's first mistake? Assuming the killing is over. So yeah, little murder mystery, which is, I guess I could have categorized it with these horror books. Honestly, spooky season is about to be lit. Okay, so the final book that I got from the used bookstore is James Patterson's Maximum Ride. This is the first book in the Maximum Ride series. I've read this book probably 3 or 4 times, but I just didn't have it anymore, and I really liked this copy, specifically the spine. I thought it was very pretty. So this book is a YA sci-fi? I'm not exactly sure, but these children are science experiments, and so they are human on the outside, but they have wings and they can fly. You know, as you can kind of see from the picture, they're, you know, teenagers with wings. And they're just trying to live on their own and escape from the people that have experimented on them. And I really enjoy this book and I enjoy this series, and I needed that copy, I needed this to sit on my shelf. So next is Amazon. I bought 1 book on Amazon, and I'm very proud of myself for that because you can easily get out of hand buying books on Amazon. And I got Lies Beneath by Anne Greenwood Brown. This is a mermaid book. It follows this merman Calder and his sisters as they seek revenge for the murder of their mother. It's a really interesting, I actually already read this book and I'm filming a video for it, so that's probably gonna be the next video after this. I like this a lot because it's kind of like a darker take on mermaids instead of like the usual fairy tale, what you would expect. I got 2 more categories. So the next category is Barnes & Nobles. As I said earlier, it's hard for me to pay full price for books. I'm cheap. I don't know. But Barnes & Noble was having a sale where it was buy one, get one 50% off of a book. And so I got some. The first one is One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. Ever since I found out about this book, I've been interested in it. So this is a female-female romance where one girl is on a train in like a busy city. She's kind of like misplaced from time, but it looked really, really interesting, and I'm kind of a sucker for female-female romances, if I'm honest. So my second book from Barnes & Nobles is Anxious People by Frederick Backman. So I had never heard of this book before. Let me just read the back to you and you can see why I was intrigued. Looking at real estate isn't usually a life or death situation, but an apartment open house becomes just that when a failed bank robber bursts in and takes a group of 8 strangers hostage. That's just the first sentence of the synopsis. Each of them carries a lifetime of grievances, hurts, secrets, and passions that are ready to boil over. None of them is entirely who they appear to be. In short, they are the worst group of hostages in the world, but as the minutes tick by, they begin to suspect that the criminal mastermind holding them hostage might be more in need of rescuing than they are. As the authorities and the media surround the premises, these reluctant allies will reveal surprising truths about themselves and set in motion a chain of events so unexpected that even they can hardly explain what happens next. So I am very, very interested in this. I've never read a book like this before. All right, my last category. So recently my job opened back up and started letting some of us come back to work. Because I haven't been in the office in a year and a half, a bunch of my books have been sitting collecting dust. So I'm trying to bring them home like little by little, but you know, books are heavy and I only have so much arm space. The first one that I grabbed is my copy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This is not just Alice in Wonderland. There are a bunch of other stories. There's Through the Looking Glass. This isn't really anything too special. I mean, it's special to me because my fiance bought this for me one time when we were in New York, and I had to read the first book for my children's lit class in college. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite stories too, so I was really happy to finally bring it home. But yeah, so I mean, that's a little bit weird because I didn't buy the book. I already had it. Same thing with this other book. So at work, I work for an audiobook company, and we have a couple shelves of books that I think we've proofed before, or it's just a shelf of books that people can take, kind of like a little library. But anyways, so I found Bully by Penelope Douglas. I've been wanting to read a Penelope Douglas since her books have been hyped up on BookTube. But yeah, I just stumbled across this on the shelves and I thought it would be an interesting read. So I don't know too much about this, but I know it's a romance. So I'll just read the back for you real quick because I haven't even read the back. I picked it up purely because it was Penelope Douglas. My name is Tate. He doesn't call me that though. He would never refer to me by a friendly nickname. No, he'll barely even speak to me, but he won't leave me alone. We were best friends once. Then he turned on me and made it his mission to ruin my life. I was humiliated, shut out, and gossiped about all through high school. His pranks and rumors got worse as time wore on, and I made myself sick trying to stay out of his way. I even went away for a year just to avoid him, but I'm done hiding from him now, and there's no way I'll allow him to ruin another year. He might not have changed, but I have. It's time to fight back. So just reading the back doesn't sound like this is going to be a romance, but I'm pretty sure it's a bully romance. That's going to be an interesting read. I'm sure it's going to be different from the things that I'm used to reading. Now, what I've been waiting like a week and a half to do since it came in the mail is open my Fairyloot box. So this is the July Fairyloot box. I didn't want to film this video as soon as I got it because I wanted to give people time to get their own boxes and open them up so that I wasn't ruining any kind of surprises. The front of the box is kind of ripped up because it had my address on it. Open it up. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is like what you see when you first open it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm really excited. I haven't got a Fairyloot box before, but I did get an Owlcrate box, so I'll have that linked. So the first thing I see that's really catching my eye is this umbrella. It just says Heartless Umbrella, so I'm not exactly sure what fandom that's from. The spoiler card is not right on top, so I guess we'll kind of just go through and then we'll look at the spoiler card after. But yeah, so we got this really cute umbrella. Oh, okay. We got like a pair of socks. From the Cinderella is Dead fandom. Oh, these are so cute. Wow, these are really cute. And it's like good quality too. They feel nice and thick. Wow, these are so cute. I really love these. That's okay, that's great. Okay, so I'm seeing this like tin. Okay, so there's this tin. Really pretty on the outside. It says, "Be glad of your human heart. Pity those who don't feel anything at all." Sarah J. Maas. Oh, okay, so this is like A Court of Thorns and Roses inspired. Finally, something where I know the fandom. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you take this off and it has another thing. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. You can like put little stuff. Okay, that's cute. This is going on my bookshelves. I love that. Oh. Okay, this looks like a book sleeve. Okay, so both sides are the same. I don't know this fandom. Spin the Dawn's book sleeve. Okay, I haven't read those books. Ooh. Ooh, this is really nice. So you got kind of like a cloth inside and it's really padded. So let's see. We got like a regular Barnes & Noble's book and then let's see how much bigger this one is. Let's see how this fits in the book sleeve. Wow, it fits in there very well. And there's like a good couple inches above it. So you can fit an even bigger book in this. This is actually great because I've wanted a book sleeve for a while. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is great. Okay, here is the book. Oh wait, there's a spoiler card. So we'll do the book next. So the theme for July is Tales Retold, which I guess makes a lot of sense because Cinderella is Dead is a retelling of, you know, Cinderella and stuff. And then ACOTAR is kind of a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I don't know these two fandoms, but I'm assuming it's the same thing since it's the theme. Oh my god. Okay, so the umbrella is inspired by an Alice in Wonderland retelling, Heartless, by Marissa Mayer. I didn't know that was a thing. I promise. Okay, like I literally just said earlier in the video how Alice in Wonderland is like one of my favorite stories. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find that. Okay, oh my god. I'm actually so excited about that. That's crazy. Okay, so the book sleeve is inspired by The Blood of Stars duology by Elizabeth Lim. But yeah, I'm gonna have to read Heartless because I'm still thinking about that. Like a retelling of Alice in Wonderland? Like how could you do a retelling of Alice in Wonderland? Like I can't even think about it. Okay. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this art print. Look at it, and it's shiny. You can kind of see it in the light. That's beautiful. This is Maya from Star Touched Queen series. Okay, and now we have the tarot cards. These are beautiful. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. These are inspired by Caraval by Stephanie Garber. That's another book that I'm really interested in reading. And I've been very good about not looking at what the book is, so I haven't been spoiled yet. But I kind of think I know what the book is, maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't, I'm about to, oh, did you see that? Oh, wow. These purple sprayed edges, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's just do it. Oh, wow. Okay, so the book is Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. This is the book that I thought it was going to be. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm loving the pink, and I'm loving everything, like the sprayed edges, the stenciled sprayed edges. This is probably the most beautiful book I own. Wow. Okay, so here's the naked book. That's absolutely beautiful. I love that so much. Oh, and it's signed, of course, as Fairyloot does. Wow, look at this. I don't even know which side of the book sleeve that I like better now. Like, am I gonna be one of those people that flips it inside out? I don't even know. This is so beautiful. This really is the most beautiful book I've ever owned. Okay, so I know that this is a retelling of an Asian fairy tale. So let's just like read the inside real quick. All right, I have no idea how to pronounce these names. Ooh, okay, we got some more goodies in here. Oh, that's beautiful. We got like a little bookmark. Wow, look at this too. So this is like the author's note where we got, you know, some like notes on the back. Sorry, I'm not helpful. That is everything from the Fairyloot box, and that's all of the books that I bought or acquired within the past couple months. This was like a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you next time. Bye!